Okay, thank you. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. No, just cheese. Thanks, girly. Yes, please. Yes, please. Sweetie. Nice. Yummy. It's my favorite type, Gouda. Yeah, actually, well, this looks like soft one. Thanks for the snack.
Should have came in here earlier.
Right? They've been, a lot of these ones have been doing their own food because there isn't anything.
Yeah, this is nice, just the water.
Yeah. Just for offing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got hand sanitizer if you need it.
Take some.
I realize I'm a mom, so
You are such a mom.
this is what I do all the time. Like every time someone gets out, I'm always like, everybody in?
Ready?
I'm a mom, you know what I mean? I'm a mommy.
Nice.
Let's kind of put this down over here. Let's see if it's going to touch
You like his shoes.
Hey, sorry. No, I was like, this is the fourth Barat, right? I'm like, I saw the sign.
Oh, you came to fans.
If you have one,
Yeah, why not, right? This is a much better hang out in here than out there. This is a much better hangout than out there.
Okay, sure. I might be here.
thank you.
I'm pretty sure you take it out of the box and it like totally just works straight away.
You want that? Take it.
Yeah. I'll put it in the bag somewhere. I'll have it.
For your polo club and stuff. You can take that.
He's getting another one.
Oh, is he?
That's why I was like, put that in your bag later.
Try it out. Wow. I love that they have the logo on it. It's awesome. Wow, these are so good, right? Oh my goodness, lifesaver. Mr. Michael, you're a lifesaver. Yes.
I was going to ask you something. You're talking about... Here, let me move over.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little...
So, good question. We don't prove authenticity. We insure. Insurance is all based on trust, right? Truly, which is why like we do things like this where we meet people in person. I work with almost nobody that comes through the internet. You know, like that's
Sorry about that. I didn't know there was something else.
oh, there's this little charger that's on right now.
Am I running it over? I'm like, no. Just trying to put this piece
So,
back.
so these things are pretty sweet. It has a charger, so you can recharge it. But also, it is a charger. So, like, you
Okay.
can, if you're like, if it's charged up and you're low on your phone. I mean, I heard you earlier. You can charge your phone through this. Yeah, I know. I heard it.
Got the big old brick, right?
And then it also opens up, so you can like. I know, it's pretty dope. So you could just like put this thing down and like put it on.
Thank you.
And then this is like part of the charging
Okay,
thing.
appreciate that.
So we don't what were we talking about? Oh,
Trust.
Insurance is truly based on
Authentication.
Exactly. So it's based on trust. So we meet no. We don't take anything from the internet. Insure people in that way, right? Because you have to understand and know who they are. How do they have a collection? Right?
What's the example? It's a collection, it's a museum, it's an everyday artist.
All the above.
Okay.
We're truly fine art and specialty
Sweet.
jewelry, precious metals underwriters.
Okay.
Or excuse me, insurance people. We're not actually underwriters. What that means is we work with companies or people individually. So people who have collections of jewelry and art,
Yeah.
antiquities, and you name it.
I had to get insurance when I did my show in Miami. So I had to have insurance when it was hanging in these.
The actual art.
Yeah.
So what did you said when you had your shows, did you buy like an annual policy or you bought like
Yeah.
an exhibition show?
I bought a policy, for the insurance because I wasn't aware that these existed. Services like this.
Yeah, because yes, everybody, the amount of people,
I didn't know this
The amount
until
of
she
people
started
here-
chatting with you.
the amount of people here that do not insure their art is astounding. A lot of the time it's ignorance. They don't not in a negative way. They don't know.
No, it's real. It's just you don't know until someone
They don't
kind
know
of
how
guides
to do
you.
it. They don't know that you can do it. Or if you come to the show, as an example, they'll tell you the show you have to have insurance.
Well, I like your hat.
You have liability
But you
insurance.
don't only insure art.
Right, liability insurance. The insurance they actually have at the show is liability, which means if somebody slips and falls and they sue you.
That's exactly why they wanted it.
People misunderstand what they're getting when they're told they have to have insurance. I talked to several gallerists since I've been here and said, well, what do you do for insurance? They said, oh, I signed the thing. I have insurance. You don't. Your artwork, whether you're the gallery or the artist or whomever, you're responsible. That's on you. So the whole idea is the art or the jewelry or whatever, anywhere in the world that it goes, if you're hanging it up at a show, you buy a policy that has your location, like your main location usually, your transportation, and then your trade shows, right? And you have different limits of insurance, but basically works its way down. If your top limit is going to be, say you buy $1 million policy, that would be the high end of like all your inventory, whether it's a collection or it's part of business. And then you work your way down, right? And at shows and transit and so on and so forth. We're not telling you what the value is or authentication. You're telling us those things. And they get signed off on essentially. If you have a personal collection, insurance company, what we do is that you'll write it on a schedule, say I have this and this is the value. The insurance company will say, okay, fine, agreed. And if something happens, you're insured against the actual agreed value.
So what type of art
They don't. They just do. No, he just says that you have to give a list of the price and then the location and then.
Right. Security, what type of security is there, what type of fire protection.
Yeah. Normally a director or something, right?
I mean, it totally varies. Like, yes, you could have an appraise, something you mentioned
I said,
earlier.
yeah.
You could go to a proper appraiser, and sometimes you'll need to do that. If you came to me and said, hey, I have a $10 million something, you'd be like, where's that from? There's really more questions. Most people will have much more reasonable values.
Yeah.
And there might be a mix of stuff. You have a nice watch, and then they have some other jewelry, and then they have, and maybe it's $1 million altogether.
Yeah.
Right? Or they're Upper East Side, wealthy people, and they have a $100 million collection. They don't even know everything that's in there.
Exactly.
And the insurance company will insure it, and then if something happens, you'd have to prove what you had.
Normally you get a piece of paper when you buy the artwork.
Yep.
Normally it's
You
like
should. You should get something or go get an appraisal. If you have anything of any value, just go get it appraised.
something.
One of the projects that I'm working on, I don't have it right now, but it's in the authentication certificate. But this is for third party authenticator, meaning somebody decides when it comes to resale or value, you need somebody else to do it. So right now, like in all the industries, you have an authentication certificate, like for electric versus to do it.
It's available, yeah.
You got to pay for authentication certificates, and they do it like
That's fine.
so. Like right now, it's in paper certificates, or like eBay, they'll give you an MC card, and it'll go there. But authentication, right now,
Yeah.
it's all scattered. Like how, depending on the experts who do it, how they issue it.
But even when we say authentication,
anything that has
There's different levels.
authentication certificate, anything that has the person, the expert who approves it. So
whether that's an appraisal or some other type of
doesn't matter.
person.
right.
It
But
just has to be somebody who is not.
but the problem in the art world is that, which I think is what you're saying, is that there's no de facto place where you go generally, and that is the representative that says
Yeah,
this is
real.
Whereas like in the diamond industry, you have
Yes.
GIA.
Okay.
They're the diamond certification people.
Yeah.
If you have a GIA certificate, good.
That's where I'm going with this.
In the coin industry has what you're talking about.
I know.
Okay, so that I was gonna just steer you there.
I'm letting you know, like, in every single industry, there is some form of an authentication certificate.
Right.
In my project, what it is in our patent is everybody does, like, different things, but mine is you put the person, whoever authenticates or appraises it, they generate an NFT, which exists on the blockchain, and that NFT doesn't just say your name is
Right, Mike.
Michael. So it doesn't just say, like, okay, you own a piece of work, it takes your IDs, it takes a piece of artwork. There'll be an image or video, but it will be on the blockchain saying Mike owns this and whatever. And that is the thing that can't be altered or changed. But if you, Mike, sell to this person, if say you're selling whatever that item is, before you can transfer that certificate, it has to go through secondary authentication, like a lower level, apply the same person who did the first time, do whatever process, and then when she buys it, your NFT will burn and be transferred to her. They'll say, Blue owns this piece of art. So anyways, I got the patent. I'm way ahead of the game.
You have the patent for like what specifically?
Okay, so like,
Because the blockchain technology, I've heard what you're saying before.
Authentication.
Not to say that it's just like it's not doable. There's other versions in other industries of what you're talking about, which is authentication via blockchain, right?
correct. But here's the part is I have the patent and it's for any term that's already authenticated. Right now what's going on is like Louis Vuitton, they come out with their own authentication. So I know the company that does it. We got Breitling, they do their own. But I own a small business that I resell authentication items. Actually good items. Purses, yeah, like
Oh, you know, we do insurance for that as well.
that's awesome.
I'm serious.
But
I have several clients in
the
your
thing is,
business.
when it comes to authentication, nobody has what I'm doing right
Yeah,
now. So
that's true.
when it's basically when I'm up and running, if anybody tries to do an NFT, I can't expect it crap. But like I'm looking at sports card trading,
Yep.
like cars. Like I got a car line. They sell cars on chain. They want to charge that 2% for the total value of what you car. But that's why I was asking you, because in the art world, anybody who actually gets it, that would be